guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So we are here again with our horror Halloween junk journal that we're making. We are making an altered book with a twist. So we're doing a kind of ring bound journal using an altered book. So we are using like the book in its entirety, if you see what I mean, because we're going to use the cover of the book as the cover of the journal, and we are also using, you know, the inner pages of the book, i.e. this, as our, you know, pages in the journal. So it's an altered book, but it's a kind of twist on an altered book. So it's slightly different to kind of, you know, what you may typically picture when you picture an altered book. And we are obviously doing Halloween theme, and we are using the horror Halloween kit, which is obviously available in my shop. So yeah, just going to come along and do another couple of pages, hopefully, in the journal. So just got a variety of little bits and pieces here to use as, you know, like a starting point for something for a page. So I've got a whole bunch of different papers here from the kit that obviously we can use to sort of collage up and decorate with. But I've also, yeah, pulled along some other little bits and pieces that we might want to use to, you know, to form some bits and bobs. So for instance, this is a shop purchased. I think it was from Amazon, like a sort of policy envelope, really. But we might incorporate this onto a page. Now I have to say it's quite thick, so yeah, it's possibly going to be a bit too thick by the time I line it with paper, but we'll see how we get on, because I'm thinking that might be quite nice on a page. I've also got this little card, which again, it would make a little kind of opening, you know, booklet. Got this envelope. This is obviously too tall for the page, which I hadn't realised it would be, but of course we could make a pocket with that. And I also brought along some vintage postcards, which I thought we might be able to use and incorporate, but again, we'll kind of see. I'm not sure colour-wise whether they're going to be, you know, quite ideal. Well, that one maybe isn't too bad, actually. So yeah, we might be able to use that one, actually. Okay, so let's get decorating some of these bits and pieces. So let's just cover some of this. Now, obviously, this has already got the, you know, this policy closure type decorative bit already on it. So, of course, that does make it slightly trickier. Have made an awful job of decorating these when I've used them in the past, trying to kind of like swerve around the, you know, the circle. Swerve around the circle. Yeah, I've not made a very good job of these in the past, so we'll see. We'll see if I can do any better this time. I suspect probably not, but let's have a look. So tear that one down. Okay, like that. Now, I think probably, and I think I've kind of done these different ways, you know, when I've obviously had a light bulb moment and thought, oh, perhaps this is the easiest way to do it. And so far, I clearly haven't really stumbled across, still haven't stumbled across the best way to do it. But I'm wondering whether if I cut out kind of circle like that, that I could then poke that section through. So I probably need to go into this a little bit, but I could then put this around like that. So just kind of like slot it over like that. Okay, oops, like that. And that would then, yeah, just kind of fit into there. That's not too bad, actually. Yeah, not too bad. You know, probably, yeah, probably one of the better attempts that I've had of covering one of those. So let's just cover that. So I'm going to move this page out of the way so as I don't actually just get the glue all over there. And I probably want to cut this down because, as you can probably see, it's just, it was too long. So just going to put plenty of glue onto here, just to get this, oops, get this stuck down like that. Okay. Right. Oh dear. Okay, let's just press that down like that. And then of course here, this is the, you know, the military operation type bit around the, you know, the circle. So yeah, I want to get that stuck down there. And then here, again, just go around and yeah, try and get that all fixed down as best I can. So yeah, like that. Okay. So I mean, obviously, you know, it's not perfect, but it's good enough. You know, these things don't have to be perfect. And once we've decorated everything up, you know, this will barely be visible and noticeable anyway. So, well, I mean, hopefully it won't be. Because, you know, there's going to be lots of other things going on the page. I don't think this is going to be, you know, the focus of, you know, of people's focus. The focus of people's focus. That didn't make any sense, but I'm sure you know what I mean. You know, there's going to be lots of other things going on is what I'm trying to say. So, you know, the fact that this doesn't look too brilliant, I don't think is going to be that, you know, that much of an issue. So let's just squish this down here. Now I'm going to fix this down with the 3-in-1. So, yeah, let's just, oops. Can't even see whether that's running down. I think it is. Yep. So hopefully that's going to be good enough. So yeah, just squish that down here and here. And obviously I'm going to put something, you know, some sort of papers over this little pocket, but for the time being we're just going to do that. Okay, so I just press those down for a couple of minutes. Okay, now I don't know what paper, oh my goodness, this just kind of landed like that. Doesn't that look so pretty? I love how that looks. I mean, it's kind of simplicity compared to everything else that's going on in this journal, but yeah, simplicity but yummy, I must say. Really, really pretty. Right, let's see what other papers I've got here. I mean, we could just have the purple with the drips, which could look quite nice. The only thing is we'd kind of be cutting some off there. So let me just see how that would look. Oops. So that would be like that, which, yeah, I quite like that. What other snippets do I have laying around? We could have the clown. I prefer the drips actually. Yeah, I think I actually prefer the drips. So yeah, should we have just the drips put down there? So like that. Now just going to fold that over here. Okay. Like that. Okay. Like that. And ooh, this piece here now. Fold that up. Like that. Okay. So, like that. Because I just need that small bit, and I mean, obviously, please excuse what's on the back of here. It's got some of my Blossom Blush from when I was obviously creating that kit. So let's just snip that down here on the edge. Okay. Right, so I'm thinking, yeah, pop this down across here. So that looks rather pretty, doesn't it? Okay. So, yeah. Just wet glue that one down. Now I just used the 3-in-1 for you know, closing the pocket up, because this is quite thick and it's kind of resistant, if you know what I mean, because obviously it's thick and, you know, it wasn't supposed to be bent up. So of course it was wanting to ping back open. So I wanted something that was a bit faster drying than the PVA glue. So that's why I have used the 3-in-1 rather than the PVA glue for closing that pocket up, because hopefully that will just stick down a bit quicker and better than it would have done with the PVA base glue. So right, so that's like that. Now, do we want to cover here, which again will be a little bit tricky to do and probably not my best work, because I would have to then go again round that circle, which, you know, not my best thing to do. Or unless I have it this way round. Let me just tear this down and see whether I could actually get it so I don't really have to cut very much around. Let's just go down there, for example. Okay. Oh, that looks terrible. Yeah, that looks pretty rubbish. Having said that, you know, once we get some other decorative bits going on, it maybe would look better. Unless it needs kind of more of the ivory type paper up there. Let's just have a look. I'm trying to kind of use like scraps of bits that I have used previously. Don't know whether I've got any more ivory type scraps, whether they're all purple now. Trying to be sort of efficient with how I'm using things. I might have to pull in another another sheet of the ivory. So yeah. Okay. So I mean, I could maybe just have something like this. So if I just cut this across here, like that. So just go down there. Okay. So I'm just thinking, oops, come across here like that. And then all there. So, you know, I'm not trying to get this straight. I just wanted a guide for the sort of length that was. So, like that. And then again, maybe sort of, you know, somewhere in line with that line there. Like that. What do we think? So again, I'm going to have to do that rubbish military operation here, going through this. Now I'm wondering, would I be better? I might be better off just doing this like a big, you know, to be able to fold the bits back and then just slot that over the circle. So if I kind of make that big enough, like that, oops, and then just put that circle. Right, let's undo this. I'm not making a good job. I'm so sorry if I'm not selling this as an idea. I'm pretty sure I'm not. Yeah, I'm not selling it to myself even, so. Right, okay. Pop that through there. Oh, I'm going to have to make that way bigger. Oh, I'm so sorry. Now my phone's ringing. Oh, right, hold on. Sorry about that. Right, I'm still faffing around with this and trying to get this to slot through here. Oh my goodness. Right, okay, so let's now pull this where it kind of will need to be. So I want it to be up here. I want these bits to be in here. So I need to just snip some of this off so I don't have so much bulk in that actual middle bit. So yeah, just take those down. Right, and then press that down like, oops, like that. Come on. Okay. Okie dokie. Right. So I am going to now glue this down. Now, obviously, yeah, I've got more bulk that needs to be cut away. So I'll just try and snip that down. This I've actually made a worse job than the first one. So yeah, please don't view this as a how-to. This is definitely a how not to. How not to craft again, rather than how to craft. Oh my goodness. Right. I mean, to be honest, I probably would be better off just taking these circles off and kind of re-putting them on, actually. I think I have maybe done that once before. I can't honestly remember. No, I thought that I needed to pull that string through, and obviously that string's now gone under that paper again. So, right. Okay, we are now getting somewhere. So, I need to put this right up here and glue this down. So, let's now... Oh, for heaven's sake. Right. Let's get this glued down before it can move at all again, because I'm not doing well with this at all. Right. Okay. My goodness. Look at it. It's just sliding around all over the place. Right. Okay. One piece. My gosh, that took a long time, didn't it, getting that in place? That's that piece. Right. This one. This one. This one. Okay, so like that, and yep, press that down there. Oops, let's just press that down there. Okay, have I got that there? Yes, I think so. Right, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry that that took such a long time. Honestly, who would have thought that just covering that would be such a protracted process? And hey, it probably wouldn't be for anyone else, but it definitely was for me. So what a nightmare. Right. Okay. We're done. So, yeah, got there eventually. I have made a very tatty job of this now. So, you know, that doesn't look too clever. But anyway, it's fine. Right, let's bring in our page. So, yeah, I'm just going to take this little edge bit off. Just on there. Okay, right. So, and again, we probably want to have some, you know, decorative paper in the background. So, just going to put that down there. Now, let's have a look and see what decorative paper with... Oh, my goodness. She is gorgeous, isn't she? Love her. I mean, she was gorgeous till she's got, obviously, the blood splatters on her face. That's making her significantly less gorgeous, but, you know, she's still fundamentally quite pretty. Yeah, right, let's tear her, oh my goodness, tear her down. Made again an awful job of the tearing, but that's fine. So, yeah, like that. So I quite like that. Now, just going to, again, fold this down. And I would just stick this down here. Okay. So, yeah, definitely love how that looks. So, like that. That's just gorgeous, isn't it? So, yeah, let's put this down now in the background. Please excuse this. It's obviously, again, had more stuff printed on the back of it. So, let's just go round like that. Okay. Like that. Oops, I'm just knocking things off, oh, onto the floor, left, right and centre. So, okay, right, she's on there. Let's just use my card to spread that down and really make sure she's stuck down. Okay, yeah, and then this is going to go here. Now, I would have liked to have had another pocket really on that page, but because obviously, as you can see, you know, I've put that beautiful background paper on, which I love. Obviously now I'm, you know, very limited for space to put anything else on there because of course that would then cover that up. So I'm just wondering whether we could have anything else, you know, kind of maybe around. So I'm just going to cut this out. Here. Oh, I'm having such a fun time working with this Halloween kit. I know I've said it before, but yeah. I mean, Halloween, not really my type of thing, you know. But this kit is very, very, very fun, I must say. And yeah, I'm really, really loving using it. It's, you know, it's really quite a fun kit to use. Right. That's a no. So that's a no to that one. Let's try this. And again, my ink's not arrived yet. Otherwise, I could print some of these smaller. And then I could probably have like some smaller pockets around somewhere. But of course, because my ink's not arrived, can't do that at the moment. Oh, that is quite nice there. The only thing is, see, that's then deeper than the pocket. What if I have that there? And it's in the way of that, you know, that thing. Definitely love it on here, I have to say. Whether or not I could go for that, I'm not sure. I mean, it definitely would be like a bit of a vulnerable point to get in a little bit damaged. Yeah, I wonder if I back it onto some black lace, for instance. Sorry about that horrible noise from the paper. Back it onto some black lace, I'm thinking. Oh no, it's not wide enough. I do have some wider black lace, which I could maybe do it with. Let's just see how that would look. Like it best without the lace, funnily enough. I mean, I could reinforce that. That would be an idea. Actually, wonder if I could, I wonder if I could reinforce it and then have it as a bottom pocket. I don't know. Right, shall we reinforce it with something? So if I just pull in some book page. Oops. Actually, 2 book pages there. Oh my goodness, that's the postman. Hold on, sorry about that. Right, I did my usual thumbs up to the postman. So I'm hoping that that might be my ink. And I will actually be able to print some more of this. So yeah, I should find out when I go downstairs. But reinforcing this, I'm thinking. Okay. Like that. Okie dokie, right. Let's just spread that glue out from the other side. Okay, so that's at least now thicker. So if I were to have that, you know, poking up above that pocket, it's thicker now, so it's going to be a bit more robust from a point of view of getting, you know, bent over. So yeah, I'm just kind of happier with that, really. So I think that looks quite pretty. Now obviously on all the other pages so far we've had like green and, you know, all these pretty colors. Oh my goodness, how scrumptious does that look? Love how that looks. Right, I've also got some of my sari silk here in the greens and yeah, greeny blue type shades. So let's just tear that one. Thinking this would look pretty striking, you know, pretty lovely, wouldn't it? Somewhere. So let's just take this down. Okay. Right. So I'm thinking this here, whoops, that there, and then, oh come on, this, if that was there, this like maybe ruffled here on the edge. Oh, that looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Right, okay, so I'm going to put this on here now. Yeah, just checking that it wants to go there. Yeah, I think it does. Right. Okay, so we're going to put this onto here. So I'm just going to now put a run of glue along like that. Okay. Okay, right. Stick that down. Okay, like that. Okay, and just put a little dab here just to make sure it's got some, you know, going right to the edge. So like that. Okay, so that looks nice, doesn't it? And then we're going to have this lace just along the bottom edge, just like halfway along. So let's just make sure that that's glued down there. Okay. Come on. That. Okay. Like that. So love how that looks, how gorgeous. Snip that down. Beautiful. Right. Now this one here, I'm not sure. Maybe have it just as like a big tuck spot from behind, I'm thinking. Now I don't know whether we want to have anything going over here or, you know, off to the edge. So maybe like some black lace or something coming off. I know I've said this lots of times before, but you know, because this is a ring bound journal, we really can afford to be pretty wild and crazy with our, you know, how bulky this journal gets, because it, you know, we'll be able to take it where, of course, if you're doing any other kind of journal, well, that might be a sweeping statement, but yeah, a lot of journals anyway, you'd maybe struggle to have such, you know, such a lot of stuff going on. But, you know, when it's ring bound one, you can get away with a lot more. So let's have the lace going along here, which will just create a really pretty effect and look really nice when it's all kind of put together, because that will then be, you know, kind of flopping over on this edge. Actually, it's not really that floppy, but yeah. Right, okay, now just going to have this here like this. And actually I have just had one other thought that I would quite like to do, is I would quite like to have a buckle here, maybe with some ribbon. So let me just see what ribbon I've got. Got this one. Or do I have any red? I have got this, but this is, I mean, it's quite pretty, but I don't know. Let me just see if I've got any thin red. Got this, but this, oh no, hold on. I have got some thin red. Now, I'm not saying this is going to look quite right. This might not, but what I'm thinking is, because we've got lots of the red going on elsewhere, so just need to go and get my buckles. Hold on. Right, I've just popped off and got these bits and pieces. Now, these are some bits that are available in my shop, in my physical kits that I have talked about doing, you know, as a, almost like a Christmas present to yourself. So I've got these buckles here, which are included in the physical kits, and I thought one of these, I actually thought the pearly ones, I know I've brought up the wrong ones, hold on. Right, okay, I'm back. So these were the buckles that I actually had in mind. So let's thread some of this red ribbon through here. Okay, like that. And oops, like that. Oh my goodness, come on. Now these physical packs, they should be on my website now. Obviously I have not done a video yet to show all what you get in them, but they are quite a big pack with a lot of different things to have quite a lot of fun with. So yeah, if you're interested, they should be on my Shabbydabbydoodah website, not my Etsy shop, but my website. So yeah, if you want to see them, do hop on over and have a look. Like I say, I mean, there's a lot of things in the pack, so you know, they're intended as a kind of a treat for yourself, really, or you know, or for a fellow crafter. They are not kind of, you know, just any old thing. They're I mean, I actually had done them with Christmas in mind. Obviously they are not Christmas themed, but you know, I was kind of meaning them for like a Christmas treat to yourself. But like I say, I mean, they're not Christmas themed at all. So yeah, but do go over and see what you think. I really hope that you like them. You know, it's taken me quite a long time to put them together, but I've tried to incorporate a lot of different things, and you know, lots of my favorite things that I like to use. And yeah, it's taken me a long time to source everything, to put them together, you know, to make kind of the packs and all of that. So I really, really hope that you like them and you think that they're, you know, they're fun. I think there's 8 that are available. So if you want to see them, you know, please do head over and have a look. Right. So I'm going to put that like that. Now, oops, I want to get it as straight as possible. So yeah, let's just put the glue down on the other side. Like that. Okay. Love these little buckles, I must say. They are just so gorgeous, aren't they? Okay. Right, so that's how that's looking, which I love. Now, obviously, as you can see, I brought up some other bits and pieces with me as well, because I thought, you know, we might use some of these bits as well. So maybe like a red bow here or something. Okay, right, now I'm just going to glue this down here onto this page. So we're going to have it as a tuck. So therefore, I'm just going to glue it on the 2 sides. So like that. And that will just go on here like that. Okay. So yeah, very, very pretty. Loving this page so far. It feels like it's taken forever because I've had to stop the video several times, but hopefully it's not run on for too long. Okay, and then we're going to have our sari silk ruffle in this beautiful green, which of course looks awesome, doesn't it? So, yep, right, let's just take that down. I have to say, this is a little bit wider than I'd hoped, but that's okay, because by the time it's ruffled on, you know, it won't be looking quite so wide. It will look fine. So, shall I start at this side? Yeah, I think I'm going to start at this side. Now I've got those other things there ready for just in case we want to use those, although thinking it might have to go into a second video or another video because yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is probably quite long now. Right, so start it here, again ruffle it up as I'm gluing. Okay, and then just along here. Okay, and a bit here. Okay, right, let's just now snip into here. Okay. So yeah, I might just pop a bit of glue under there, kind of press that down like that, so like that. Okay, so yeah, looks nice. Right, we're going to have then the red bow down there, I think. Okie dokie. Okay, looking good. So yeah, I mean, that page has taken a little while to do, but I do really love it. It does look very, very pretty, doesn't it? Now, I also did bring one of these tassels, which again, you do get these tassels in the kit. You get some of these. I can't remember how many, but yeah, you get a few per kit. So yeah, if you like them, again, you know, do go over and head over and, you know, have a look at the kit, because yeah, you might just find it's got some nice bits and pieces. So Right, I was going to put that there, but to be honest, I might wait and do it somewhere else. So I'm probably going to leave this here now for today. And we will probably come along and do maybe one more page together, and then I'll probably try and work on it in slow time so as not to just bore the pants off everybody. Keep on filming the same old project. So yeah, I hope that you like it. Obviously, if you like the kit, it's called the Horror Halloween Kit, and it's obviously available in my Etsy shop. If you do like any of the bits in the physical kit, obviously, like I say, they're, you know, for sale on my Shabbydabbydoodah website. And yeah, hopefully you will join me tomorrow for more work on this junk journal that we're making. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks then. Bye.